Lysithea and Felix.
Felix! I've awaited this fated day.
You don't change. Still prattling on about it.
Aw, come on. I just want to hear what you thought of the cake I gave you.
It's been 5 years.
It was edible.
If by edible you mean incredible, then yes, I agree.
It was satisfying and lightweight. I imagine it would be quite useful as a battlefield provision.
Please refrain from lumping delectable cake into the same category as provisions.
You're upset and I don't understand why. I'm complimenting the cake. You cured my dislike of sweets. For that, I thank you.
You have an interesting way of giving compliments, but I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, he doesn't give it to you 100%. He'll just slightly acknowledges it, but doesn't like fully value it.
Yes. Got any cakes on you?
No way, they're gonna just indulge in cake.
You say that as though I just carry cake on me at all times. Did you want some?
That's not what I meant. If you've baked a cake, however, I wouldn't object to eating a slice.
Oh my god, you changed Felix.
If cake is what you want, you can just ask me directly. It just so happens I have a brand new recipe I tried out, special for you. It's delicious and not overly sweet. Perfect for you.
Okay.
Go on, take a bite.
She did have it with her.
You love it, I can tell. Here, try this one out too.
It's edible. This is
See?
happening.
So amazing, huh? Just keep working on that sweet tooth of yours. Then we can share cake notes together and eat cake together all the time.
This is coming from a serious sorcerer who can kill anything with her 4'11" figure.
That is, it just sounds nice is all.
Oh my god, she's bluffing. Or she's
Okay.
blushing.
That does sound nice.
How? How do you have a thing for Felix? Interesting.
Here. I patched up the clothes you gave me.
Hey, thanks. You've helped me a lot lately. I feel like I should be doing this stuff myself. But ever since you patched up my sleeve, I've been really interested in your craft.
Craft? You mean my embroidery?
Yeah. When I saw what you were doing, I thought, what the heck is that? But it turned out to be a nice touch, once I was actually wearing it. Practical, too. When you're embroidering, you patch up the torn parts with new cloth, right? And that strengthens it, so the same part won't break as easily next time.
I'm glad you like it. At first, I felt like you thought it was stupid. I was worried you secretly hated me or something. It made me pretty scared to show you my stitching.
Sorry. I should have told you I liked it. Thanks, Bernadetta. I'm glad I asked for your help.
Oh, it's nothing.
What'd you make this time? A hornet, huh? You do like the scary critters, don't you?
Oh, she likes
It
Venus
zips out from the
flytraps.
trees and strikes, just like you.
I sting like a hornet, do I? Actually, I like that. You know, you ought to be more confident.
Fix just like that. Right.
What?
You're good enough at sewing that you can make a living out of it. You should take pride in that. Your skills would be really useful to the war effort, too. We're always needing equipment mended.
I always got told since I was little, you should go to college for art. You should do art. You should go to this college for art. No! That's exactly what would make me fucking get sick and tired of art. I'm glad I do it less. I could do it whenever I want. People don't understand that. I can't tell that to people because I feel like they wouldn't understand, but I'm just like, yo, I will do art when I want to do art. If I did art every single day, I would get sick of it, and that would ruin everything.
Useful? Oh, no, no, no. I'm completely useless. Even more so on the battlefield.
Completely useless.
That's not
she has
true at
no
all.
confidence.
You've been a great help. Maybe I'm a better fighter, but I've got nowhere near the same skill at sewing. We can help each other. Isn't that what friends do?
Friends? We're friends?
Yeah, friends. Best friends. Forever.
Hey, come on. I know you're not the most confident, but this is getting silly. Of course we're friends. I completely trust you.
And here comes a giant fist.
Yeah?
Get your clothes torn up as much as you want. I'll always be here to patch them right up.
Right, for sure. But I wasn't just talking about embroidery, you know.
Aw. Strangely enough, I didn't expect those two to be friends. Ooh, Catherine and Shamir.
And he said, I don't even have a horse. Pretty funny story, huh? What is it, Shamir? You're not laughing. Didn't you think it was funny?
Sure.
So then laugh. You could stand to be a little friendlier, you know.
Do I need to be?
I guess you would consider her the best sniper in the church, and then she's the best sword master. So they're pretty high status in terms of the church.
What do you mean?
It makes
need
sense
to
they
be?
would be friends, though.
Friendship isn't about obligation. You could try being a bit warmer. Like when I first met you, I took the time to introduce myself and make friendly conversation, and you just said, "Hi, I'm Shamir." I remember thinking that you
Just
would be
like
easy
that.
to get along with.
Hi, I'm Shamir.
Now that's funny. I remember thinking you were just another knight who loved the sound of her own voice. You know, the type who's all talk but useless in battle.
Well, that's a bit harsh. Did you really think that?
Yes.
But you changed your mind when you saw me in action.
I did. You're surprisingly strong.
Well, even though you had zero charm, you did a nice job of supporting me. Now I know that you'll always have my back. In fact, maybe I should take it easy and let you handle all the fighting.
It sounds like I'm going to be doing a lot more work around here.
We make a pretty good team. At any rate, we're bound together, so we better try to get along. Don't you think, partner?
If that's how you see it, I can't disagree.
It's so funny. She's level 27. All my other characters are in the low to mid 30s. And she can hold her weight still. It's insane how strong she is, and her fucking her hero's relic that she carries, the Thunder brand. That I've seen. I was doing auxiliary battles earlier. She does. For a swordsman, it's unheard of to do 4 times attacks in one shot in one battle. She can strike 4 times with that stupid broken sword.
Why are you sighing at me like that? Is my face really so hopeless?
Ingrid, I'm trying to think of something polite to say right now. It's as if you have no experience dressing elegantly. At all.
I mean, I don't. Dorothea, I appreciate you taking the time, but yes, we're in the middle of a war. It hasn't been my top priority.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so hard.
Yeah, now everyone has to spend hours on makeup, Dorothea, for war. I mean, if you want to, I guess.
I was
But some just choose not to.
surprised, is all. A gal like you're a beautiful young noblewoman who somehow has no experience with either makeup or fashion. This is basic stuff, Ingrid. The basics of the basics, really. But it's like you've
Well,
never
like-
even tried.
I was just never interested before. Even as a child, it never appealed to me. Fussy, pretty things always felt unnecessary. And gussing myself up to attract someone has never played an important part in my pursuits as a knight. But you've piqued my interest in all this.
How?
It's not like I'd be dressing myself up just to attract someone. I'd be dressing up for the occasion, specifically. Even if I don't dress up any other time, a special occasion such as this is a good reason to try it out.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. That's why we dress up when we go out.
Exactly.
You meet someone and you want to look your best, don't you? Get their attention, lure them in.
All right.
That's the exact opposite of what I just said.
Dorothea's so conniving.
You said previously
Lure
that dressing up for
them
the
in.
occasion is reasonable.
She said it like a scientist who just discovered something. Lure them in. Attract them. My precious.
Oh, I just said that so you wouldn't run off screaming.
I see.
My real point is that you're quite lovely even before getting all fixed up. Absolutely bewitching, in fact. So when I'm finished with you, well, someone looking at you could be forgiven for wanting to pounce.
Could they be? I don't know that I'd forgive them.
Oh, I know. That's why just before I lunge, I'm gonna ask permission.
Permission is not granted. Ever. Just back off.
Oh, that was the it. That's literally the end. Oh my god, there should have been an A. That's unfortunate. All right, Felix, Dorothy, this is the first time I'm doing the second A support in the whole game for this playthrough. Let's see what they have to say.
So, Felix, is the tea to your liking?
That's right, they're gonna have tea together.
It is.
It's nice to relax like this every now and then, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
You said some of your equipment is damaged, didn't you?
It is.
It is.
Yo, it is hilarious when it's the opposite. When it's it's usually the guy that's trying to hold up or engage in conversation. So it's funny that the frame has been reversed.
Are you not in the mood to talk?
He's in a mood
We
for
could discuss your family
something
or
else.
what's happening in high society. Flavors of tea? Your favorite jokes?
None of those. I already told you, I don't joke.
Of course, only cynicism. Oh, I know. We're holding a small opera in the cathedral soon. I'll be singing too. If you're interested in... but of course you aren't.
You just have to understand, Dorothea. It's just... Sometimes it's not gonna work if you guys don't have anything in common.
You can sing?
I spoke too soon!
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Can I sing? I was only a diva of the Middle Front Opera Company, that's all.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You push some buttons there, buddy.
Oh, right. I forgot.
You forgot. Am I that uninteresting to you? What must you think of me?
You're insincere and loud is what I think. But you do make a good sparring partner. And a good tea companion.
Oh,
Anyway, when's the concert?
I love how he's doing this with no eye contact. Perfect.
it's an opera, and you don't have to come.
You just invited me. You can't tell me not to come. That's for me to decide.
Oh, then you must be there. I'll sing my heart out just for you.
I haven't said I'll go.
I'll think about it.
Are you going to come or not? If you keep teasing me, I might just pretend to cry.
Fine, I'll go.
Duh!
Fantastic! I look forward to it.
You don't see... Interesting.
Claude, Are you aware of the most recent conflict within the Alliance?
Hello to you too, Lawrence. And you'll have to be more specific. The Alliance is always bickering over one thing or another.
Margrave Edmund is raising
I hate
objections
it when
over
people
the assignment of his troops to the eastern defenses.
I hate it when people start conversations like that. Just straight up, just like they just start off with the subject. Like, I hate that. I don't know why. I just hate that.
If you please one noble, another will only gripe. No matter what happens, there will always be conflict.
That is just the kind of lackadaisical attitude that causes more conflict among us than necessary. Now, listen to me carefully.
Lackadaisical? Lackadaisical? Jesus, what a word.
That is just the kind of lackadaisical attitude that causes more conflict among us than necessary. House Edmund may not hold much land, but the land they do control is quite rich. They also maintain a thriving port. Their influence is poised to rival even the most powerful players in the Alliance, yet they claim they cannot spare a fair share of troops? Do you find it acceptable to let such an obviously unreasonable objection stand?
It's not as though the threat of Elmira to the east has proven all that threatening of late.
Such negligence! What makes you so certain the Almirans will not attack us tomorrow? If certain dukes hold back their proper share of support, it will only serve to weaken House Goneril's hold of our eastern flank.
Calm yourself. I am well aware that the financial situation of House Edmund is quite exceptional. However, what you fail to realize is that they're lacking in troops. They're not lying when they say they don't have that many to spare. As it were, the Almirans have been nothing but peaceful since we refortified Fodlan's Locket. And are you aware that Margrave Edmund paid the majority of the costs for those repairs?
Is that so?
Marianne's father, if I remember.
In fact, it's largely thanks to the skilled craftsmen he assembled that the fortress is now so impregnable. I, for one, wouldn't want to attack a fortress as formidable as that.
I do see your point. If House Edmund has already made its fair contribution, then that is all we can ask. Very well. I withdraw my objection.
Yeah, that's professional for I'll take back what I just said because I was a brash idiot.
But even the sturdiest fortress needs soldiers to defend it. If we continue to squabble amongst ourselves, it will eventually fall.
Well, and here I thought he only cared about status. Still, if someone like him really came to lead the Alliance, it would not bode well for Elmira.
Oh god, Flayn and Claude. I don't think I've ever got... Oh, let's see what this is about.
Hello, Flayn. Isn't it about time you told me the truth?
About what exactly?
Who you really are. Villains are after you for your blood. There's no doubt that you're someone special. And that's why Sedith is always worrying about you so much, right?
Well, yes. I see no reason to hide that fact.
But just what makes that blood of yours so special?
It's just Tropicana fruit punch.
More than anything,
That's what she runs off of.
Teach's true identity. But yours is bothering me almost as much.
Or no,
Somehow, I can't seem to stop thinking about you. It's almost like a crush. I have a crush on your secrets, sweet Flayn.
Such flattery.
I've tried asking Sedith, but there's no sign of him budging on the issue.
He will kill you.
At this point, I guess I just need better bargaining skills. Or how about this? If you tell me the truth, I'll do anything you say.
Whoa.
That is not something I am willing to share, unfortunately. However, since you are so passionate on the matter, I will promise you something.
What's that?
If you somehow manage to uncover the truth of my identity, I will acknowledge it as truth.
That's real nice of you and all, but I think if I could come up with the truth, I'd be able to tell from your reaction anyway. You're not great at hiding your emotions, after all.
If you do somehow figure it out, then I would ask something of you, Claude. I would ask that you reveal your own true identity.
Oh.
Now that's a request I wasn't expecting.
It has been clear to me for quite some time now that you are no ordinary noble. I have been pondering, well, you, quite a lot lately. The curiosity is enough to drive me mad.
I see. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. Looks like we both have a little crush on our hands, huh? I hope the day comes when we can talk freely about both of our identities.
That's what the game doesn't tell you.
Balthus, you and I are of like minds, so I'd like to get your opinion on something.
Oh, is this about the age thing? As a rule, so long as she's younger than my own mother, it's fair game, pal.
Dude, go. That's it. Go. Go. Go to horny jail with you.
Noted, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. Ever, really. Do you remember what I said about the first thing we need to accomplish in this war?
That bit about busting open the lid that keeps the people of Fodlan from the rest of the world?
That's right. I'd like to know your thoughts on the matter.
Okay. Well, everyone seemed to eat it up, so I'm fine with it too. Certainly not against it. In a world like that, my mom wouldn't have to fear what others think of her. But it all hinges on if you can shape reality into the vision you have in mind. That's no small task.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Please, go on.
I'm all for mixing up different ways of life and bloodlines. But who knows what it'll really mean for Fodlan? We'll be free from things that previously bound us. Walls will crumble. Things will change.
That's the plan.
Drastically. At the same time, the world we've defended for years could easily become unrecognizable. Everything we've built up until now could fall to ash. Hard to say how it'll all shake out. All we can do is wait and see. Maybe all will end well, or maybe not.
All I want is for everyone to accept each other.
Thank
That's
you.
the ideal I'm striving for.
That's
It's deceptively simple when you think about it.
That's why I chose Claude. Well, actually, not really why I chose Claude, but in the grand scheme of things, his ideal towards, in comparison to Edelgard's and Dimitri's, I think it's better than both of them, for the most part.
Look, if getting exactly what you wanted was easy, I'd be drowning in gold. Don't get caught up in the stakes. You just have to throw the dice and see where they fall.
Good advice. That's all we can ever do, really. I just have to do my best and prepare for the worst.
You got it. I can't help with funding, obviously, but you have my support.
Speaking of funds, you're not planning to sell the secrets of my origins for a quick payoff, right? There are people with deep pockets who'd love to see me fall. They'd pay well for information like that.
Don't worry, Claude, I wouldn't sell out a friend. Not even for a small fortune. Most likely.
He does know about his true identity. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's not worrisome at all.
Damn.
I was just kidding. After all, I have that promise to look forward to. You won't let me down, right?
Oh, of course not. And that promise was what exactly?
About hooking me up with your mom. After we bust open that lid, of course.
Of course. Age difference aside, you know she's married, right?
I'm not a loon, Claude. I'm not trying to marry her. I just want some closure with my childhood crush.
I just want to bang her.
Is that a fact? Well,
This is not
it'll
happening.
be interesting to see whether my father can kill you before my mother beats him to it.
Oh my god. Oh man. I don't even. Her actually. I shouldn't say this, but I remember I had a friend who we were in high school. Like, we would go to his house to play video games and stuff after school and stuff, but like, he was Hispanic. And every one of us friends besides him would talk about how, like, if we occasionally saw his mom, like, she was actually pretty hot. So it was just, that just brought me back to that. Holy crap. I was like 17, 16, shut up. I'm not even looking at chat. I know you guys are probably like, oh, it's stupid. She was like, I don't know, 31, 32. She had my friend pretty young. Like, birthed them. I don't think we ever outright said it to him though. No, we never outright said. Because that would just make things so awkward. Just like it made it that awkward. All right, me and...
Finally, I notched a win against you.
Wow, he beat me?
Oh, please, I scraped by. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past. It's like training with my brother.
Oh shit, Glenn.
He always won. Always. And died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse. Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against. You, obviously. I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better.
Yeah, your stats definitely prove that. And if this dude had a fucking hero's relic, if this guy had a hero's relic, he'd be busted. I'm so glad he doesn't.
I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still.
There's some characters I'd be scared of facing if they had a hero's relic, just for the... Yeah, don't count me out. I'm not gonna go over that easily.
Just what I was hoping you'd say. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Took him 5 years to figure it out. It's fine.
I feel like I'm drowning in responsibilities.
Fucking do your shit.
Claude, take my mind off it all. Regale me with another of your weird childhood stories.
Okay then. How about an old story from a foreign land that my dad told me when I was a kid? Once upon a time, there was a white camel that got separated from his herd.
I'm so happy for that white camel. I really thought he was gonna die.
Was that story really worth bawling your eyes out over?
It was wonderful. Don't you know how moving that story is?
She's acting. I know when a girl acts.
You know, I never thought much of it until today. But seeing you bawling like that, I do appreciate it a little more now.
What's that mean?
Well, you're always fake crying, aren't you? Getting all misty-eyed to make people think you're a delicate flower?
What? You're awful. I only cry when I'm sad.
Claim what you like, but I can spot real tears from fake tears any day of the week. Fess up.
Now give me those tears.
If you understand me so well, maybe it's because you're no different.
How's that?
When you smile or laugh, it's not sincere. I can tell. I've only seen you genuinely smile a handful of times. Like when you're talking to the professor.
Wow, good one, Hilda. You hit me right in the gut. I guess you're right. I'm not so different from you in that way. But how did you come to realize that? Have you been watching me that closely?
Oh shit.
I'm afraid so. My eyes seem to wander toward you of their own accord. What? Hold on. Forget I said that. I didn't say that.
Oh shit. She has a crush on...
Nope, no can do. Forgetting isn't something this crafty brain of mine is capable of. Besides, my eyes have a tendency to wander in your direction too. How else do you think I found out about your fake crying?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Say, Hilda, once everything's settled down, do you want to come meet my parents? I mean, don't get the wrong idea, you just seem interested in my family. Besides, you've opened up to me quite a bit, but I still haven't let you in on my own secrets. If you meet my parents, I think you'll understand. though it might come as a bit of a surprise.
Your family? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious.
Well then, if neither of us changes our minds before the opportunity presents
I ship
itself,
them both.
let's agree to go visit my home together.
Although, if it's a long journey, my brother might not be too happy.
True, that might be a tough nut to crack. As tough as Fodlan's locket.
Hello, Bern.
She nicknames Bernadetta too.
No. What did I do this time? Did I offend you? Is this your revenge? No, not at all. I just want to talk. If you promise not to resort to violence, I'll do whatever you want. Bern, I've just been worried about you. That's all. When I said I was your friend, you ran away, saying something about your father. Remember? Vaguely?
She runs away from everybody.
I know you've lived through some bad times. If you could tell me about it, maybe I could help? Oh, I don't know.
She's told one person.
Please. Your father's not here now. Whatever it is, you're safe to tell me.
Your father's not behind this pillar. Yeah, alright.
My parents told me never to befriend a commoner. They said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
Which just ties back to Yuri and Bernadetta talking. Oh, I love the game's fucking... The character development is fucking... Mwah.
Hang on, scum? They called me... I mean, commoners. They called us scum? Yeah, but once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy. When my father found out about him, he disappeared the very next day. I heard he
And there's
was
a whole
found
story.
Eaten half to death. I never saw him again.
That's you. What?
Since then, I've been terrified of making friends with anyone. Commoners especially. I never knew that kind of thing really happened. You hear stories, sure, but... Oh, Bern, I'm so sorry. I'm proud to be your commoner friend.
I'm proud of you.
Dorothea! Hey now, relax. There's nothing to bawl about.
Commoner friend.
If your dad tried to beat me up, I'd return the favor and then some. Return the favor? When I was in the opera, you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men. I survived kidnappings, attempted murders, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? I broke those guys' arms. Snap! It was a thank you for all the trouble they went through trying to hurt me. You're incredible, Dorothea.
Yeah, if you're a singer and that looks
So,
beautiful.
now that you know I can defend myself,
that's fucking weird though.
can we be friends, Bern? All right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's... She hates nobility. Her, and then there's Bernadetta and her dad hating commoners. It's such a crazy world. This game has such a crazy world. I still have so many damn support conversations. Oh, this is the last one.
Oh, this is pointless. My head's about to split in two.
Wow, Balthus, what's with you, friend? Never seen you so deep in thought. Next thing I know, snow will be dumping out of the sky here in a bit.
Shut your trap. I'm driving myself crazy over here. Got a lot on my mind, okay?
Like what? Women?
Ah, fine. You know how I never got any stories out of you the other day?
How could I forget? I won every last round. It was clear that both Lady Luck and the goddess herself had given up on you.
Ooh.
Your powers of deliberation weren't any help either.
You caught me off my stride, got it? But it was clear I'd never win a story from you, so I went digging.
Uh-huh.
I was especially curious about that crest of yours, so I went rifling around for a lead. And got to thinking.
You must have time on your hands if you're spending it thinking. Well, let's hear it.
There's a story they tell where my mom grew up. Long ago, the village got in a squabble with some folks looking to conquer the place. A village elder gave some holy red stuff to their wounded soldiers. Some kind of liquid, who knows? After she did that, some of them made a complete recovery, against all odds. The rest of them were changed, but not for the better. They up and vanished before long.
And then?
Don't tell me that was blood and that they got the...
Crests suddenly manifested for the ones who survived.
That's so weird. She used blood as a healing agent?
They weren't inherited or gifted
Noble
by the
little
goddess. It's a real thinker, yeah? A real thinker.
Near death but survived, despite all odds. Wait, the elder whom my mom saved. Could he have used something similar? No, it can't be. Yet, something here is unsettling in its familiarity.
Hit the mark, did I?
I don't know whether you hit the mark or missed it entirely. But your story was a cute one, regardless. The truth is, I've been trying to sort out who I am. And, well, I haven't been successful in it. I don't even know whether my mother is truly my birth mother. Or why it is I have this crest. At this point, I have nothing but speculations. Maybe I'll sink into my grave without ever knowing the truth.
Lots of things in life don't have an answer. Just pick the story you like best and run with it. That's better than finding out a truth you can't live with. You can really mess your head up like that.
That's not even his real name neither. He changed his identity so many times. So he's hitting the nail right now.
Damn it, you're right. To think that something so trivial could bother someone like me.
Look who's a quick learner. Thinking too much will sap your energy, pal. I avoid it whenever possible.
Yeah,
in
right.
fact, it's been ages since I last thought so deeply.
I'll get to it actually after this.
Now.
I'll get right to that after
If that
this.
legend is true, what was that holy red stuff? What happened to the vanished soldiers? Once I start thinking about all that, I keep going round and round in my head. And it's dawn, and then it's nightfall, and then it's dawn again, and...
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Balthus?
Let me at him! Oh. Not a fight then. That's what I get for overusing the old noggin.
Did he just hurt himself in confusion like a Pokemon?
You damn fool.
Oh, he's in confusion. It's so funny. And I'm a professor in this game, so it's like you can instruct people. This week's instruction is about to begin. Choose your method. I'll do manually. Trying to get one person. I have to increase their faith. Yeah, you buddy. You gotta increase your faith. Well, that did it.
Practice makes perfect. Couldn't have done it alone.
Yeah, just stop asking about banging my wife, please. Or my this dude's trying to bang everybody. I've been saying it like countless times. Off to horny jail with you. Alright, who else? Felix. He's already at A+ with sword. He could get to S and S+. Yeah, might as well.
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
Reason. Wait, no, there's still more people. Leonie, yeah, she's at max? Yeah, she has max motivation. Yeah, let me get her to A, and I'll have her use one of the sacred weapons, and if she gets to A, though.
No problem. Nothing to get excited about.
So close! So close. Whoops.
Oh, come on. Really? Ouch. That's a little harsh. What'd I ever do to you?
That was the wrong choice.
Thanks for taking the time.
Alright. I'll leave the rest to automatic. Should only be 2 people. Group tasks. Or should I leave this to? Raises writing skills. I don't know. There's no, at this point, it's kind of negligible. Considering I'm pretty late into the game. Lugging a big old axe, you're like the best axe user I have. No. Trying to change classes on me. It's so funny how she completely tells me that she has noodle arms to be holding an axe, trying to convince me otherwise. I'm just like, yo.
Yes! I feel so much better.
You're like one of the best axe users I have.
Leaving a room, I'll be happy to drag you out of there.
What? You're supposed to be on my side!
We did it! All thanks to Bernadetta's hard work.
Yes! With you here, Alois, I can take on anything.
Aww. It's nice seeing her happy for once.
This'll be useful.
Lance jab.
Age is but a number.
Ragnarok.
Impressed yet?